what? Dude, she's like, do black guys say cock?
No. It's a white people thing. It's a white boy thing.
I was like, niggas do not say cock, bro. Niggas say dick. Pause. Niggas. And I brought it up to you because I was like, T asked me that same shit yesterday. Remember we had a conversation about that like yesterday?
Yeah.
When some shit came up and he was like, wait, you said, I can't remember what you said, but you was like, after you was like, wait, do niggas say cock? I was like, no, nigga, that's some shit from like a pornography or something like that, bro.
Just white boys and girls say it.
Niggas do not say cock.
I know X said it. He was like, suck on my cock. Yeah.
Yeah, that's different, but.
White black boy.
Yeah, as opposed to like
you don't ever hear nobody be like, suck my cock.
Yeah,
nigga,
bro.
that's some white people shit. Nigga, what?
Imagine a nigga in the hood be like, yo, suck my cock. Niggas don't say that shit, bro.
Hey, a New York nigga might say that shit. Hey, suck my cock, yo.
Nah, they just say dick. Even
if anything, they're the niggas who definitely say suck my dick, bro. They do not say suck my cock, bro. What the fuck?
That's a country shit.
Yeah, bro. That shit is not it, man. Yeah, bro. That ain't it, man. Yo, welcome to another episode 35 of the Payday Off podcast. We here, all right. We got Jamari here, man. It's just another pod with the guys today, man. We just here chilling. I got my new Crocs in, okay, so I'm wearing them right now. I'm vibing, man. Okay, this nigga T, he might be a little grumpy because he just woke up.
Yep.
But he's straight. Nigga was supposed to be here like an hour and a half ago.
Cause like I know I confirmed it today, but then usually like when people say shit like they're like on the way, you coming. I didn't get none of that, so I just got off work. I'm like,
nigga, cause I assumed you're just gonna pull up.
I know, but
what the fuck?
All right.
Nah, some real shit though.
Yeah.
Cause he texted me earlier today. He's like, wait, we're filming today? And I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, okay.
It's like me texting you today, be like, yo, what time we filming?
Yeah. So I didn't think I needed to say much else. I said, like, yeah, we're filming today. So I'm like, you know what time it is? Like, I'm like, nigga, like, once you off, pull up, we here. It's the same shit as always. But text this nigga at 9 o'clock. He's like, fuck. I fell asleep.
That shit funny.
I was like, I bet.
That shit more comedy than anything.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
Nigga don't even give a fuck.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Yeah.
It's like I'm here. Who the fuck,
I know
doesn't matter.
It is what it is. We don't really conduct on some type of schedule anyway, so it is what it is. But I wasn't even gonna talk about this, but a good conversation we was talking about earlier because right before T got here, remember we was talking about the whole situation in terms of where are kids going nowadays.
Oh yeah.
With this whole shit with the chemicals we put in the food and this and that. We was having a conversation, T, before you got here. We was talking about, because it all started with the whole top 3 cereal thing.
Mm-hmm.
So then it kind of like segued into like, okay, with all the shit that we ate as kids and all the shit that they say is so bad for us, it's like, where are kids going to be like 10 years from now who are like now like eating healthy and shit like that? Because you know how they say everything's all fucked up in our food and so on and so forth, but it's like I feel like I'm pretty normal. But at the same time, we still suffer with other shit like, you know, anxiety, depression and shit like that. So I know this is very deep to start the pod. I'm only mentioning this because we was literally just talking about this a couple minutes ago. So I just thought it was interesting to kind of like segue into that to start the shit off in terms of like, where are kids gonna be 10 years from now?
Like you're saying, how is it
like with the shit we put in our foods?
How's it gonna benefit them
Yeah.
if they're eating healthy and starting off young,
Correct.
eating healthy? Like how is it?
Will benefit them or hurt them?
Yeah, what
Yeah, like benefit them or help them or hurt them. Yes, correct. Because it's like,
I can't see why it would hurt them if it's like just actual quote unquote healthy food.
I mean,
but the real thing that comes down to is it much of a difference?
We don't know. We're not scientists. We know what they tell us.
Because niggas talking about, okay, if you want to eat pizza rolls and bagel bites, okay.
I mean,
I ate pizza rolls and bagel bites growing up. Nigga. I feel like I'm pretty normal.
Just fine.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that kind of also, you got to kind of throw genetics in that to a certain extent, because you think about these people who like kind of grow up, like end up being like diabetic or some shit like that, fucking at all stems, and kind of with like black women and shit, like black people in general, like they are raised eating all these like salty fried ass foods, like based off what you're like the question you're saying, that is kind of an example of that, of back in generations just starting eating bullshit and shit like that. So you really kind of got to look into like the depths of like, if you're wondering like, does it really like affect us in certain ways? But look at shit like that, or just like maybe somebody had a history of diabetes and they've just been eating Happy Meals and shit, and then those two things kind of collide together, and like now they have diabetes at 30 and shit like that. So
well, that's kind of why you eat things in moderation.
Yeah, that's what I was literally about to go into that.
Yeah, you have to eat in moderation. It's not saying that you can't eat like Lucky Charms, motherfucking Debbie snack, Debbie cakes and shit. You eat all of that, it still be good. But it's like the agenda they push is, yo, eat healthy.
Correct.
Because these foods that you were eating aren't good. Like,
because if a nigga if I ate a whole bag of pizza rolls in one day, every day, often, then clearly I think we got a problem at that point. All right, but it kind of gets to the point now where it's like, oh, okay, like if I do want to eat something bad, this and here and there, it's a different era. You know what I'm saying? Because the way we're marketed to now, kids aren't really as.
Because it stemmed from the
they're
cereal.
They're not yet. Correct. It stemmed from the cereal shit.
Because we was talking about how kids ain't eating cereal like that no more because they're not seeing these commercials anymore.
Correct. Kids aren't exactly, because now you got TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. So you kind of get to choose what you want to see, because the timeline's gonna go based off of your algorithm and what you usually look at, if it's fitness or food or money or whatever it is, finances. You know what I'm saying? So once that happens, it's like, okay, now at this point. Kids are pretty much exposed to, hey, like let me kind of go the healthy route with this and that. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely some fuck shit out there. We know that. Yeah. But I feel like the majority now versus when it was like when we were growing up, because we have more of a choice now to what we want to see. So that's a little bit of a difference now. That's just my thoughts on it.
Kids ain't growing to being healthy. Fuck all that.
Did you see they banned kids under a certain age at certain McDonald's now, like from having soda? They can only have like water and like fucking milk and shit.
That's wild. Milk
Google
bad
is
for
real.
You too.
When?
Just Google it. It's probably a couple of days ago. Well, I saw it on Twitter. It might not be the most reliable source.
I'm about to say that sounds crazy. Even if that is true, that's crazy.
Talking about, wait, so they say like what you can't like buy, you can't get soda if you're under 16 or some shit?
It's like if you're like a baby type shit. Like if you take your kid, like if Andrew goes to fucking McDonald's with his kids, like they can't have like fucking soda or some shit.
So
like
it's
that.
like a age restriction on soda, like they do alcohol. That'd be crazy.
Nigga, what?
Soda is, honest, when you think about it, soda is actually pretty.
Bro, Mountain Dew has 80 grams of sugar.
When you like really break the shit down in terms of what is actually put in there, like 80 grams of sugar is fucking nuts.
Yeah. Nigga, don't drink the whole bottle.
That is nutty.
Don't drink the whole bottle.
That's crazy.
That's why they started to make them little small cans of soda. That's
facts. All I'm saying is like, that shit is wild. Mountain Dew or like Coca-Cola, all that shit, like, no.
Sprite, the only safe soda to drink. That's all I drink.
Sprite is safe?
No, caffeine free, less sugar. There you go.
I can promise you that shit ain't safe, nigga. I can promise you, bro.
Safe.
Did you find it, T?
Oh, yeah, but I just exited it because I think y'all didn't care that much. Let me see.
I'm curious. That sounds crazy.
Fuck.
Age restriction on soda and McDonald's.
That's an old article, though.
Nigga, they need an age restriction on eating McDonald's. If that's the case, the fuck?
Shit. I'm like, my mic is all fucked up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Age restriction on McDonald's, nigga. Not the soda.
While T looking that up, man. So,
so fast food has made a commitment. The title is saying to stop selling, but it's saying here, stop marketing soda as a beverage option in kids' Happy Meals. Instead, the chain has committed to market to only promote milk, water, and juice with the children's meals.
They don't realize milk just as bad as soda? That shit is not good.
That's true, but it's McDonald's. McDonald's doing this, not fucking.
Nigga,
like,
they need to stop
Fresh
advertising.
Market.
They need to stop advertising their whole product. Then, nigga, this shit ain't good for you. Then that shit crazy.
Hey, here we are. It's 2023, dog. Okay?
So like, I think like the real question is like, well, how is that kind of a bad thing if they're just like these kids
Eating healthy?
Yeah, like what's so bad about that?
Oh, well, then we were talking.
No. I'm not saying kids eating healthy is bad. I was just asking what the difference will be 10, 15 years from now from the kids who are eating healthy now versus the kids who were eating all the McDonald's, Cocoa Pebbles and Fruit Loops and shit like that 10 years ago. Because now it's not the same. You feel me? So it's just different.
Be a decrease in obesity.
Of course. But
that's a good benefit.
That's just simple shit, man. Either way, man.
The mental part is the part that's going to
get affected. True that. I'm not trying to even like get into this too much because we just having a conversation. It was just something that I was just curious about, which I was thinking about. But the real reason why I wanted to the real shit I want to talk about here, man, is today is Andrew Tate, dog.
Free my nigga.
All right.
Free my nigga.
He your nigga now.
That's my nigga. Top G. Fraudulent charges. They trying to get that boy on. That shit crazy.
I agree. I'm just saying, but
shit fraudulent. Once a nigga at the top, they want to tear your ass down. And it's crazy because that nigga rich, but he ain't that rich. Like he
pretty fucking rich.
No, but he not Bill Gates rich.
Of course he not Bill Gates rich.
Yeah,
he's pretty fucking rich though.
Rich, but that's why it's crazy like that they trying to take him down. Like he has this major influence, but
this censorship shit is getting crazy. I
can't stand
I didn't want till this shit happened. I really did not. Of course, with the whole thing with him like getting blocked on Twitter and like Instagram and shit like that was crazy to me. But then when niggas is going out of their way to arrest you and shit like that goes to show like niggas really like we are really on a different time to where you can't say anything.
Yeah, and
what a platform.
And that arrest was influenced by other people.
That was crazy.
Other people meaning I ain't gonna say it out loud because the nigga might censor eyes, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think the ban is not necessary. Like banning him all because that's kind of fucked up. Like, but I don't know. Like, because we are older niggas who like can decipher. I feel like because of course, he has those moments where he has clippable moments where you're like, "What the fuck is this?" But then, like, of course, if you hear him like talk, he says has a lot of great points and shit like that. But then, like, I feel like if you hear like him talk for like a long time, like an hour, there'll probably be like 5 things he'll say where you're like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" But like the rest will just be like great points, and he like holds himself well as intelligent dude. And with the out of the box shit he says, I feel like there's a lot of like young demographic. They're not gonna be like, "Oh, he tripping." They're kind of like gonna probably run with that shit and be influenced by it. So like to a certain extent, like I don't think the banning's necessary, but it's not. I feel like he's at some points he's not pushing like the right narrative to his like demographic of like 13-year-olds and shit like that.
But we know he it's a character, bro.
Nigga, okay, keyword we, not the 13-year-old whose mind is like a sponge just like seeing this shit. Like,
respect.
Have you seen that new like thing where they're saying like they're just like a class in like middle school or some shit like that in London where they're like trying to like teach about Andrew Tate how to like not be brainwashed by him. It's like a whole class coming out now. You hear about that?
Did not hear about that.
So they're brainwashing kids not to be like somebody.
Right, it's a class.
They're doing the opposite. They're doing exactly what they're teaching not to do.
Well, no, it sounds
what
like it sounds like
they're teaching not to be brainwashed by somebody while brainwashing them not to be like. You get what I'm saying? It's a cycle.
From the outside looking at it, sounds like you're just trying to say like, hey, don't
do this. Like it's like a positive,
which is brainwashing.
Don't get so caught up in like all the shit you see online. Like form your own thoughts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, as opposed to like, hey, I'm not trying to brainwash you to not brainwash. I'm just saying to not be brainwashed. I'm just trying to say, hey, be your own person.
But you essentially would be brainwashing them to try and paint them to pretty much mold them to be a certain way.
That sounds like there's just no right answer with it.
There isn't a right answer. That's what I'm saying. There's no right answer. So to tell somebody
like
not to be like
you could be brainwashed. You could be brainwashed to not like you can be brainwashed online, and then someone can say, "Hey, don't watch that online." Then you're being brainwashed again. It's the same shit.
The shit dwells down on nigga. Parents can't parent. They aren't parenting their kids well. That's what it comes down to, because there's no reason why the internet should have to censor the internet, nigga. The parents should be censoring what the kids watch.
But the internet is how it is, man.
No, but think about when we was in like high school. I'm not saying our parents censored shit, but back then, remember they used to advertise like things that you could put on, hook up to your TVs and censor TV channels and shit like that. Well, parents don't do this shit. Parents don't even look at what their kids is doing on these tablets. They just give them technology and say, here.
I feel like he shouldn't be like canceled type shit and all this shit that's going on, but I feel like he should be able to post whatever the fuck he wants and then have, because there's a whole group of people who don't like this guy at all, and you see like how he got like that ratio, ratioed by that one girl, Greta or some shit like that,
and he roasted her.
But it was cringy, and he obviously lost because like her like comeback got like, it's like the 5th most liked tweet ever, and everybody was just like clowning this guy. So I feel like he should just post whatever he wants. Whoever the fuck wants to follow that follows it, and then with like the younger kids, that's their parents' fault. Yeah. And then this more masses who like doesn't like them, they should just like
stop looking.
Either stop looking or just like shit on them, like kind of what that Greta bitch did or whatever.
Or just block him.
Let it be.
Block the nigga. You ain't gotta see his shit. It's that, bro. It really is that simple. Block the nigga. You ain't gotta watch his shit no more. I don't get.
Essentially, yeah.
There's a block button for a reason.
Very true.
There's an unfollow button.
Very true. Because it's to the point now where it's like, all right, like everyone expects like everybody to appease them on the internet. That's not how this works.
No, it never did.
So we're in the era now. We know that because everybody has a voice. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be listened to. So now, if a guy, especially a guy like a masculine man, that it doesn't sit well with the public. That like his persona, to the open world is just not the best.
Well, no, it's not the best opinion to people in Europe.
Of course
people in
not.
the United States. But if you go anywhere else, like the Middle East, it fits their persona.
Well, yeah, of course.
That's what they do. That's how they are. And that's how they, and then not to say that's how they should be, but that's how it should be.
That's a different persona out there, of course. Then I'm just speaking in terms of Western society and everything like that.
The Western society?
Yeah, that's just like just America, whatever, like, Canada or whatever, all those places, like that's just kind of normalized. So
that shit should not be normal.
Okay, whatever you say, that's up to you and that's your opinion. But I'm just saying that's kind of how people think. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's kind of what it is. Which
is crazy, bro. Think about how fast that's changed, though.
I know.
Literally, that shit was never like that. Nigga, that shit changed over the last 5 years. It became that.
That's what it is, man. But
crazy.
Hey, either way, man.
Free my nigga Andrew.
Moving on. I know y'all seen this week this Damar Hamlin situation.
Yeah.
Of football, man.
That shit crazy, bro.
NFL, yeah. Shit's wild, bro.
And that was something he couldn't.
Did you see that? I know you don't I know you don't watch football like that.
Yeah, I seen it.
You saw that? Okay. That shit was fucked up.
I was confused. I was like, huh? I was like, yo, what the fuck? I still want to know what caused it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a heart attack, so it's just like, wait, how the fuck you have it was just so weird. The sequence of which it happened was weird. This nigga made a tackle, stood up, took a step, and fell. And it was like, wait. So it's not like, I don't believe it's something football related, but my thing is, just like, that goes to show, like, bro, anything could happen at any time.
I was just curious. The only reason why I'm even bringing it up, because I'm like, damn, if he would have passed, which luckily he's okay, thank God. If he would have passed, like, how would that have changed the game of football? Like, the NFL, at least.
I mean, I don't think it would have changed anything because it wasn't football related.
It was not. However, you know how people are. Yeah. So that would have kind of fucked shit up, in my opinion. So luckily, he's okay, and we get to move on. But that was a whole thing, man. So it's been a crazy week for that, bro. Because everything's been about him, which as it should be. I don't understand. I like how everyone's rallying around him. That's great. It's just crazy how that shit like just snaps and happens like that, man. You know what I'm saying? They canceled the game. I was like, damn, bro. This shit is wild. And sometimes this is the only reason why I even kind of feel away about it, because I can't sometimes tell if the NFL really cares or if they really just trying to save face and just kind of like make it seem like they're like for the people in some sense. I don't know.
I feel like they should have continued the game personally. After everything said and everything got off the field and everything calmed down, I feel like they should have continued the game. I mean, it's no different from somebody fucking breaking their neck in a game and then you cart them off the field and the whole game stops for like 30, 45 minutes. Niggas get back on the field.
Bro. If a guy is almost about to die on the field, or he did die on the field, they had to resuscitate him. He died on the field.
Really?
He died on the field.
They brought his heart back.
They had to bring him back to life.
They gave him CPR and then
CPR.
And then he was good, and then they had to put him too when he. But I still think they should have finished the game. I don't think they should have canceled the game.
I don't think it has so much.
Crazy.
Now
I do, but it's not even because of. I'm not even thinking about the aspect. Oh, he died on the field. That's not the part that I care about as far as like why they should have kept the game going. I think they should have kept the game going because it was an important game, and on top of that, we've seen injuries that are.
You sound
terrible.
like Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Bro, I've seen games that people have had terrible injuries and shit still plays.
I will say Skip Bayless' tweet was taken a little out of context.
It was very out of
context. What was out of context about that?
Because he said he was basically from what I read, and I read his tweets leading up to that. He was basically saying like this is an important game. Like what? Like he's basically like, what is the NFL supposed to do? Like, this is an important game, but now, of course, it's irrelevant because this whole thing happened. Based off of what Jamari said, I understand like what you're trying to say, but it has less to do about necessarily just the injury itself, which of course was a big fucking deal.
Of course,
okay. It was more also about the reactions to the other players surrounding the whole situation. They were sitting there on the field. They were distraught. They were like shocked about it because it's tough to go out when a guy dies on the field, he has to get resuscitated. They bring him to the hospital because he went into cardiac arrest. They bring him to the hospital for Josh Allen to go out and throw a football and throw a touchdown pass, knowing that one of his teammates is at the hospital. He might not live.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a game of football. It's a game of emotion. So.
Bro, but the game of football is not, hey, I'm going to die out on the field. That's not the game of football, bro.
But
that's not how football works.
Actually, what you just said, motherfuckers play like, damn, what's the word I'm looking for? That's like a not a saying, but like along those lines of, I'm gonna leave it all out on the field.
Yes, but not bro. We go into we play football together.
Of course,
you don't go into a nigga might break his leg, might whatever, get an ACL tear, but you don't go out there thinking, hey, a nigga's gonna die. We're playing football. Yes, you get hurt. You hit it's a tough game, but you don't think a nigga's going to fucking die on the field. No, that is crazy.
You're never gonna think someone's supposed to die on the field
until you're in that situation, and you're those players sitting there watching a guy that you've been in the locker room with for fucking 17 weeks get resuscitated on the field because he just died. Mm-hmm. Come on now.
I still say you should have played the game. Personally, I would have finished the game off. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get everyone's point, but I still if I was NFL, we got to finish this game.
See, what you think about that?
Y'all sports niggas are weird, bro.
Who, me?
Just anybody who thinks the game should have went on. If a nigga's about to die, like it's at the end of the day, it's just a game, bro.
I mean, but even if you finish the game,
bro.
It's just a game. I don't care how much money. It's just a game.
If you finish the game, don't finish the game. That ain't gonna stop this nigga. If he gonna die, he gonna die. That's not finishing the game ain't gonna stop him from dying. That's the point. That's my point.
If it could have been prevented, and of course all the emotions all around it and shit like that, bro. Like if a nigga's about to die, like you might. What's so bad about just ending the game and rescheduling another day? Like it's not that big of a deal.
They're not rescheduling it though. That's the thing. They didn't reschedule. They just canceled it. They say, yeah.
Okay, that's better than game. Fuck it.
No, because if I was a person in the stands,
from an average sports watcher who's not that into this shit, like that's crazy. Like,
they tried to they tried to do a reschedule of it, but then of course the whole situation happened throughout the week, and they were like, okay, we're gonna like just cancel this game and just kind of leave it like that.
If I'm a nigga in the stands, I'm mad, bro. You know that game costs a lot.
Of course,
and motherfuckers, you cancel it. I don't even think it was halftime. It was the first quarter.
But when somebody's life is on the line, that's a different story, bro.
Man, I want my money back then.
Okay.
The motherfuckers paid a lot for them tickets. Motherfuckers caught flights.
I can't speak for them because I don't know if they gave money back, but that's on them. All I'm saying is that aside from that, the game is canceled. So,
man, I care less. I don't like neither one of them damn teams. So, to be real with you, but if I had to have an opinion, I think they should finish the game off.
That's kind of just what it is, man. But
Go Ravens, thinking.
Either way, we didn't talk about some social shit for a little bit, man. But this is our first pod in 2023, dog. Woo. T's sleepy, bro. All right, I'm done with T today, bro. He's sleepy, man. But it's all good, man.
You ready for that YSL case?
Ready for it.
Free throw.
First of all, hold up. Tory getting sentenced in 3 weeks, but
No, we not. Appeal coming soon.
okay. YSL Thug got charged with what was it? 8 charges?
8?
Is that right?
7?
8 or 6.
6, 7, 8, something like that.
I'm not prepared for this.
Nah.
No, we talked
Nigga,
about it.
ain't
I'm
take
just not
notes.
prepared for it. Yeah.
Nah, facts. I ain't take notes either. I'm just saying, but like he got
Some shit like that.
yeah. It was like 7, 8 charges, something like that. So
Out of 75, I think.
correct.
But his
So,
shit is more light. His shit is actually genuinely light.
Well,
compared to
now
other
because
shit.
I didn't see him murdering it, so now shit's looking actually a lot better for him.
Nah, he getting charged with the gun. He's getting charged with the guns they found in his crib.
If convicted, he's still gonna do some years though.
Yeah, because he had switches on guns.
Yeah.
He had possession of drugs on him at that time in his house. Then he had conspiracy to racketeering and some other bullshit. But like, and yeah, but it's not there's no murders pinned on him. It's just almost like they're trying to get like him like almost like an accessory to murder. Almost,
Yeah, of course.
on one charge because they're saying that the car was in his name and
He ordered the hit on Big Nut. That's his name.
that sounds so crazy though.
YFN Lucci's manager. His name is Big Nut, literally.
Big Nut on Nut.
These niggas is stupid out here, bro.
Who named it?
It's actually very funny. I saw something that was like, who would have guessed the nigga in the dress was the most rugged nigga of them all?
most gangsters.
That's
The
who it
most
be.
gangster nigga of them all.
That's who it be.
I gotta give it to Thug. He really lived the shit he say. Okay, I can't even hate on it. I gotta give it to him. All right, nigga popped out in a dress. Okay, talking about, you know what I'm saying? All right, niggas talked all the shit they wanted to. All right, he really is that guy. I was watching the Rich Homie Quan interview with Act like last week, and I was just thinking, I was like, damn, this really could have been something. Like something like great. Something great.
Like Kobe and Shaq? Nigga?
Yes. Like something that was like monumental. And then shit just like fizzled out. And it all happened because of a court case and stuff like that Rich Homie Quan went through trying to get paid and whatever. But I'm like, damn. I'm like,
I thought
nah.
I know Rich Homie stopped fucking with him too also because he called that nigga Doug gay. Doug was like, yeah, nah. Bro, that ass, Rich Homie said that nigga. He was like,
You think that's the whole reason why they broke up like that?
That's what, no, that's,
Nigga, everything crumbled because he said, hey, nigga, you
Gay.
gay.
Fuck you.
no, I forgot which interview I was watching. It was either Rich Homie interview or it was a Thug interview with Wallow and them. It was one of the two, but one of them two said that shit. I was like, damn. But that's really what started that fall off was him saying, oh, I ain't on that Thug shit. Like gay shit.
Maybe that was
meaning.
maybe that was after the fact, but I don't really know how that
This
goes.
was at like a concert.
Yeah.
So
They had
I
a good
tried
thing
him.
going though, regardless. I was just like, all right.
He's like, I ain't on that Thug shit, nigga. That's another way to say gay. I ain't on that Thug shit.
I mean, Thug wasn't some gay shit though.
He was on some gay shit.
He definitely
talking about
was.
him riding around with dicks, nigga. What the fuck?
He made that shit popping though. Everybody be saying that now.
It's facts
Dude,
though.
Pull up in a dress, talk about dicks, nigga. That sounds crazy. And killing a nigga named Nut. What?
Hey, that's real shit though. This nigga was nasty. Okay? But the music was hard. Okay?
What tape was that they made together? Fuck. What's the name of that
Nigga,
shit?
you know. T back in the day was put me on to that shit.
This is Rich Game Volume
Yes,
1.
Rich
Nigga,
Gang.
that
Yes, sir.
Fire.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. That shit was
Listen-
hard too.
Listen to that shit on my way
Yes.
home.
Yes. Absolutely. Thug was really between them two, I was like, damn, this could have like you said, that could have been some Kobe and Shaq shit.
And Shaq.
That would have been fire. But hey, who would have never known, man? Shit kind of goes wherever it goes, so it is what it is.
That's sad.
But yeah, so I wanted to ask y'all. So who are we hyped to hear from this year in terms of albums?
Bryson
Who?
Tiller. You asked me.
Playboy Cardi's new album. You asked me.
Why?
Metal. Because he's gonna be dropping some new shit, fucking shaking the fucking realm of the rap game because everything sounds so fucking boring and oversaturated, and he's gonna like he always does.
He can't.
And then we're gonna like, of course he can't rap. I'm just tired of like I like I told you, I like hearing new shit where I'm like, oh shit, this is fire. What the fuck is this? And it could be like, I know just very few niggas do that. Like X did that.
Mm-hmm.
Even fucking Future back then did that shit. Outkast did that shit for me. A couple other niggas I can't think of right now. But I'm just getting bored with like a lot of this new music. I just want to hear something new. This is just me, personally. So you can keep on listening to the Lil Babies and Lil Durks.
I don't even listen to
all that shit. But I'm hyped for that. There's some other artists too, but I just can't think of the names right now. Smino, I like Smino. You know Smino?
Yeah.
He's fire. That's one artist I'm like, if it drops, I'll listen.
Don't Rob listen to him?
Rob Intro, I think. Smino's cool. You fuck with Brent Faiyaz?
Not personally.
He's like a
R&B slash. Is he on Swish?
Huh?
Isn't he on Swish?
He's fire too.
Fuck it up.
Nah, he's not on that.
Okay.
He got a song
Baby Case is cool, but I don't.
But he one of them type of niggas though.
Yeah, he like Giveon and all of them.
Yeah.
I like Giveon, but I don't like Brent Faiyaz. Nah.
Yeah, because Jamar like the type of music. You know that.
I like R&B music. That's why I'm excited for this Bryson album. That shit should be dropping this year. He was supposed to drop it last year.
Yeah, but Bryson ain't dropped like he used to when he dropped that first album.
I mean, he's be dropping hits still. He just be bullshitting.
Yeah,
of course. Dropping music. I'm ready for this J. Cole album this year if it come out this year.
I'm cool on that J. Cole album.
See, I'm just like, I want something new.
Yeah.
Not just Playboy Cardi, like something new.
The Playboy Cardi shit is cool.
What
like
the fuck new? What? All right, so we have
well,
to, like,
Kendrick
dropped.
You're right because Kendrick dropped last year, so I'm good on that right now. Drake dropped multiple times last year,
what
so
new do you
I'm good last
hear?
time.
Somebody doing something different and stepping out of the realm and just like.
That's what I'm saying. What is?
Who would I like to hear?
What
next?
artist would you predict that would do something new?
Playboy Cardi.
Yeah,
Cardi can't rap.
I guess.
Who the fuck? We're not talking about rapping, nigga.
I just want to hear. I want to hear another Cardi trap album. You feel me?
That'd be cool. I think he's like done with that though. He's just like, what the?
Remember when we were in the Uber the other day? We had that conversation.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody did
Because you kind of like. I feel like I'm just not with the whole like edgy like try different shit. Like I don't know.
And at one point, like in the early 2000s, when niggas was doing, or even like early 2000s, like niggas was doing auto-tune, and same niggas were like, nah, I ain't into that weird, edgy, trying something out the rim, and then like it becomes a new wave. So it's one of those things where you, in your sense, you never really know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Which it is what it is. But you're right.
Can't really. But, yeah, I'm waiting for that shit. I know Troy feels me on that too.
I wouldn't mind hearing another Tyler Creator album this year. An Earl album would be good.
Will it?
An Earl Sweatshirt album would be good this year.
Based off the last one, will it?
The Tiger album might be fire, low key. It might be low key. Might be what we missing, man.
Fuck happened to
Some
Tiger,
T-Raw.
bro? Where's Tiger? Tiger on OnlyFans, bro.
That boy OnlyFans fucking.
Nah, Tiger chilling, bro.
Actually, no, I'm ready for another Tory Lanez album. No cap.
Bro, Tory gonna be in the cell,
Bro,
bro.
nigga ain't in a, bro. He finna up here. He finna get out.
Nigga, Tory chiller, bro.
That nigga finna get out, man. He got an album. He got albums put to the side.
Nah, bro.
He had like 3 albums.
A great album this year. If I can have a really good Rick Ross album, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, I don't listen to Rick. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right. Okay, let's move on from that. How about do y'all take Meek Mill serious
I like Meek Mill
anymore?
I do.
Do you take Meek Mill serious anymore?
No. Ever since that one video of him like in the tennis courts and these bunch of like rich white dudes are like, you lost the bet, like hop like a bunny.
And the nigga said,
like, I can't.
I ain't seen.
I'm sure he makes great music, but I just can't take his heart. And he like a couple months later, he dropped the hard ass like song being tough as fuck. I'm like, bro, the first thing I thought about was that video where he's like being all goofy, like,
yeah.
He's a what they call him, niggas NPC. Like he's.
I mean,
niggas say NPC.
I mean, nigga be goofy and
as
hard.
Shit, bro. I know, but like. Nigga, this nigga, have you seen, bro, I'm gonna show you the video, bro. He's like just goofy. He's like, and the guy in the back's like, dance, Meek, your ass better dance, hop like a bunny. You lost the bet. He's like, and him to come out like with a video like, I'll kill him, nigga. I'm from Philly, nigga. I can't take that shit.
The funny thing is, man, he did time. Niggas really from the trenches.
And he really do shit.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
he just on some professional shit now where he just like he in like that space,
bro.
So
my God, my bad. Do y'all know this rapper name? He was under Meek Mill, like he co-signed way back in the day and shit. Named AR Ab.
Oh yeah, AR Ab.
Bro,
yeah.
Do you know about his story?
No,
dude. Long story short, this guy's serving like Tay K numbers now because there's hella compilation. We should watch it after this too. This dude in interviews was saying the craziest shit. Like he could tell he was just like
a demon,
both feet in the streets. Like it's basically like this multiple Vlad interviews of him being like, yeah, my nigga right here, he shot the nigga. We took him up. We took him up to the basement. We fucking pistol whipped him. We tortured this nigga, like saying shit like this. And a fucking interview, he's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like the rap money. There's another interview. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, the rap money slow. Like we've been all just selling heroin, like the streets.
What the
just,
fuck?
And like I still got PTSD from this shit. I sleep on my shit. Like, and one time, like I was pulling up to my nigga. He said, let's go sell these bricks. Like I was off the perks, and like this nigga just came up, started shooting. I got my shit. I shot back, and basically like, bro, like vivid, detailed shit. Like not in songs. Like I'm gonna kill. He like told vivid, detailed stories, and basically I think his lawyer was talking about it, or like one of them YouTube lawyers. He was saying how like he basically got like 50 plus years or some shit like that, and like 30 of it was because of those interviews, plus him in court. And I remember this nigga's just basically, the lawyer was saying he was just trying too hard to be real, because in the when he was in court and shit, he was just like, just no emotion, just like, I don't even care, like type shit. Give me my 50. I don't give a fuck. Like, and the judge basically like, if you would have just like said something and had some like sympathy and like admitted this, like you probably would have got like 10, 20 years. But he was just like, I don't care, like give me my shit, like whatever. And niggas like currently serving like 50 years.
Dumbass.
No, we gotta watch
so
the
that nigga was. I've seen clips of that nigga snitching on himself.
All I'm gonna say is nobody can ever call that nigga. Say he's not a real nigga.
But is it worth it? Like,
no, it's not worth it.
But he was dry snitching on his niggas.
I'm just saying.
He was dry snitching on niggas in interviews.
Nigga, Tay K got 50.
Like
what? 52 years?
54, 52.
And he got. It's funny because he made a statement saying that he got that amount of time, but the people that was with him got less time.
Who, Tay K?
Yeah.
And Tay K said if he was a little white boy, I told you this.
He would have got less time if he was white.
Nigga, no, he would not.
You don't think so?
Nigga,
I think so.
Nigga, there are other little white ass kids out there.
The little white girl that was with him got 10 years.
I ain't speaking on her. I'm talking about there's other little white kids in general, white boys who been fucking sentenced to fucking life in prison for doing stupid ass shit.
Nigga,
like
one white boy got 3 months in jail for raping the person.
Okay, I can't speak on that.
Bro,
all I'm saying is there are other white kids out there who are getting sentenced to, if not the same, more than Tay K off of dumbass fucking like terrorism ass crimes like him fucking pistol whipping an old ass person and shooting somebody and like whatever. Like the nigga, he's a menace. And I fuck with the songs.
Yeah, but they charged him as an adult. But the girl that was with him didn't get charged as an adult. He did. And they was the same. They were around the same age.
Do you think it's white privilege? Yes. I think it just, I don't fucking know. It just depends.
I think so.
I don't have my research.
I don't see no white privilege in that, bro.
I think it plays a role.
Personally, I don't. Tay K was a menace.
Yeah, he was. I like solid.
Nigga did the race.
Little timeline of how his like shit was going. I'm just like, this dude was bad as fuck.
Yeah,
like on the run, pistol whipping people, and allegedly shot somebody. Had another like robbery set up, and like was in the car with a murder and shit. Like,
little nigga was on one.
I ain't saying he wasn't a menace, but they didn't try the nigga as an adult. They tried him as an adult off rip, but a couple other people with him didn't. Like the little white girl, she didn't get charged as an adult, and she was the same age, and she got 10 years.
I don't know about all that.
Well, he did more shit. Like he had like the capital murder. He's on the run. So
yeah, but
why wouldn't he get tried as an adult compared to her, who probably was just like in the car or some shit?
Like an accomplice.
Yeah,
she was still doing. No, there was apparently there was. I don't know the context, but she was doing some of the same shit though. But the fact that you get charged not.
Did she
as
do
an
the
adult,
same exact thing though?
He might be the young.
I mean, she
the young thug of the shit.
But he was just from his point of view. He said he was.
But
just
then also there. Then also let's not just talk about that. Let's talk about who is her lawyer.
I don't fucking know.
Who's that? That plays a factor into it as well.
Of course that does, but that's white privilege.
What?
The fact that she had a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Wait.
How's that white privilege?
What? How's
Having a good lawyer is not white privilege.
Yes, it is.
Just having money, nigga.
That's having money.
White privilege.
White privilege is having money?
Now all of a sudden y'all just think niggas got money. When are niggas known to have money? Please explain. I will wait.
Nigga, what?
What niggas do you know that are known to have since when in history in America are black people known to have money?
Okay, I'm not gonna like just be like, what the? Bro, you're just talking about different levels of it. Like, I feel like you're talking about some billionaire type shit.
No, I'm just talking about having money. Black people grew up not having money, so to get a good lawyer, that becomes privilege. Like those white kids are privileged.
It's not privileged to have money and have a
but
good
their
lawyer.
parents have money. You don't have money, so that's the privilege of being white in America.
Not all white people are trust fund like kids though. What you're talking about?
No, but
a lot are, but a lot aren't.
A lot are. I think there's more that are than aren't. Personally,
I don't know.
So do we know if she was one of them?
I don't know. I don't know that, but I'm not speaking on if I knew it or not. I'm just saying I would call that white privilege.
Tay K got 50 plus years, bro. That's all we know. He in the jail, man. All right. Where we at, Damar? What time?
40.
Huh? Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and wrap this shit up, bro. All right. We appreciate y'all tuning in for another episode of the Payday Out podcast, man. We just talking a little bit of shit today, bro. Ain't really nothing special, but we here. All right, T, gonna knock out after this. That nigga was sleepy as fuck. All right. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Follow us on IG at the Payday Out podcast. Follow him at
Big Dick 01.
Follow me at Roy Motors. All right. Follow Jamari at
Sincere Poppy.
All right. Just like that. We appreciate y'all. And we out. Bye.
Whatever happened to Lil Mosey?